Hey guys, Tommy Jordan, November the 4th. You can come in. Brett was like, he's doing a video. Oh my God.
Well, you never know.
One of the volunteers that came in today. What is that? Monday, November 4th. It's about 10 p.m. Two things that I really want to cover for people, and I really hope that you'll share it. Anyone out here in these mountain communities, FEMA spoke. The engineer spoke up today in the county meeting with FEMA. You guys know the landslides happened, mudslides happened. Please share this with your local friends. This is not a rumor. This is not a. This is absolutely legit. If you don't believe me, please call the Mitchell County manager, or call your counties that you're in county manager and find out for yourself. The landslides that they have had are very likely, as in 100% likely, to continue for at least the next 2 years. This mud and dirt has been displaced. It is not firmly in place the way it has been the last 1,000 years. It's recently shifted. It will shift again. That's what they're saying. They've been out, they've done surveys, they've seen these places and said, yeah, there's a good chance a lot of this stuff is going to move again. So what do? If you have had a landslide, or you're seeing further signs of a landslide, and I know this sounds abnormal, they're asking you to call 911 and let them know, so they can put you on the radar for that. The county is coming out and trying to look at this stuff. Again, this many mudslides, landslides is not something this area is known for. It's not something they were prepared for. They don't have what happens if we go from no landslides to 1,000 landslides in a week plan. That wasn't in their list of planning. So now that some of these other agencies have kind of sort of got out of the way, things are returned to normal, some of these hotlines are being shut down. They're actively asking. They say, look, if you've got landslides, mudslides, or had one, or going or see more signs of it, call 911. They will put you on and just say, look, I heard that if we have a landslide or a mudslide, we're supposed to call 911. So that's why I'm calling. If the 911 operator is busy, they will ask you to hold. It's not a problem. All right. That's it. That's one of the two things. But be sure folks know, yes, they actually want you to call 911, because 911 has been geared up to do this, to respond to this, to track these things. County will come out, somebody will come out, and they'll figure this out. Because even all the work that we're doing, the skid steers, the earth moving, my operators know it. I know it when I'm there, and I hope the homeowners know it. But if all this dirt just slid down the mountain and got in the way, and then we come along and bulldoze a little bit of it out, well, it's pretty again. So I'm saved, right? No, it can mudslide again tomorrow. And if it rains like it's supposed to for the next 6 days, it probably will. Just a heads up. So, yes, call 911. Let them know. We are looking, a company is coming down here in this county. I'm specifically speaking about the Mitchell County residents right now. They're not calling them homes, because homes require certain kinds of permits. They're building shelters, which look a lot like tiny homes, but they are bringing shelters down, and they're going to be built. What we're looking for is a spot that has flat land, which is hard to find here, 1/2 to 1 acre. Okay, what we need for this project, it's not me, the county needs this. I'm just sharing the word. They're looking for 1/2 to 1 acre of flat land that they can use to build these shelters, assemble them, and then they'll pick them up and transport them. They just need the flat land to work on, not sand. It needs to be flat, relatively flat land to work on. Here in Mitchell County, it needs to be accessible by 18-wheeler. All right, so can't be 3 miles up a back road where you can't get to it. It's going to have to be somewhere out open. If you're a business owner who has a half acre land that you want to donate for this, a giant parking lot, I bet they would take it. But that's what they're looking for. So if you think you know a place to do that, you can call the Mitchell County Manager's office. No, I don't have his phone number. I'm sorry about that, but I feel certain you can Google it. You can message us at riseteam.org and click on the contact button and let me or Sylvie know that way. You can try to respond to this video in the comment, but please don't converse about it. Don't talk about other ideas. If you happen to have a half acre or acre, speak up if you want to share it, if it's accessible by 18-wheeler. If you don't bother commenting, because I'm just going to have to read 500 comments that don't answer the question. That's a particular need that they have. So this is one of those, I'm looking for specific things, nothing else, all right? And a final note to other organizations, even like ours, and I'm going to be honest, I never thought of this. I was having a conversation with Chairman Harley today and the county manager, and this county alone, for example, and a lot of other counties, I'm sure the same way, there's 3 hardware stores here. All 3 of the hardware stores in this county are very, very close to shutting their doors forever. And I said, well, why? I mean, that's horrible, but why? Nobody's buying anything. Who knew? Nobody's buying anything because there's so many donations coming in, no one's going to the store. And I'm sure that holds true for small mom and pop grocery stores, small markets. There's such a glut of materials being given to people for free, nobody's actually going to buy anything. So the business owners that are trying to stay here to help their people, they're also going broke just having their doors open because of all the donations. Not a bad thing. It's just a byproduct of the reality of what we're dealing with. And no one had ever told me this. And had I known sooner, I'd have thought to respond sooner. So I talked to my leadership tonight in our nightly teams meeting. And I hope if you're with an organization, you'll do the same. Spread the word to these organizations. Instead of bringing supplies, instead of buying things on Amazon, which I'm known to do, but in this scenario, I'm specifically, they can keep this in mind. These businesses are starving. They will be run out. They'll never get to reopen again. You're going to go from 3 hardware stores to none. Well, that's going to suck. You're going to go from 5 local restaurants to 1. Well, that's going to suck. All the markets this affects are going to have the same problem. So if you're an organization like ours or anybody else, when you get donor money, try very hard to buy in the community that you're serving, because now you get to do 2 things. You get to help people with what they need, because you're buying, tarps for doing roofs, or you're buying nails, or you're buying gravel, or you're buying dirt, whatever you're doing, you're buying stuff to give people that need it, and you're buying local, so you're putting the money that other people gave you back into the same economy. So one person gets something and another person gets something. That's actually kind of awesome. It's a great idea. Wish I thought of it. I didn't. But now that somebody pointed out to me, I thought, well, that needs to be shared. So I'm sharing that now. Please spread the word about that. It would be important to these local businesses, because you don't want to see these little communities that exist here, these beautiful mountain communities, that just dry up and disappear because nobody bought anything from them from 2 months straight. Imagine running your business, if you're a customer-facing business, and having not a single customer for 2 months or 3 months, and what that would do to you, and how would you recover from it? And you can't. So keep that in mind. Try to buy local in the communities that you're serving, because it helps them twice over. That's it. I love you guys. Thanks for all the support, all the contributions, all the sharing that you've done on my post. You'll never know how much I appreciate it. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. And I'll chat more later. Take care, y'all.